84 NHS trusts and health boards consulted through freedom of information requests. And this is the coalface of journalism, really, in a way. This is the the legwork, the heavy lifting, in the hope rather than the expectation of pay dirt. And I think this counts as pay dirt. 13,000 diagnoses of malnutrition in Rishi Sunak's first year as Prime Minister, 15,000 cases of rickets, and more than 150 cases of scurvy in the first 12 months of Rishi Sunak's premiership. These are, of course, conditions that can be fairly described as Victorian and indeed haven't been particularly commonplace since the Victorian era. And what Connor has done is look at secondary diagnoses as opposed to the simple NHS digital figures that place the number of people hospitalised at just over 10,000. You look at the secondary figures and therefore end up with numbers that could be 3 times higher than previous estimates. And that's just from a third. So there's adjustment for the fact that only around a third of hospital trusts responded to our requests in time. So the true figures could be as high as 450 for scurvy or 39,000 for malnutrition and 45,000 for rickets. I say what you want about that. It's dismal. 40 Tory MPs today calling for more money to be spent on councils, which is weird. Is there anything on the agenda this year that might means people who've spent their entire careers calling for cuts, austerity, don't blame the bankers, let's shut some libraries? Anything on the agenda? No. Oh, an election that they think they're going to lose. No, don't be so cynical. And how dare anyone suggest that Tory attitudes to the NHS are responsible for a shocking rise in Victorian-era diseases? It's probably a consequence of coincidence.